Thank you. Thank you. I'm sure you're all applauding like crazy.
Oh, they are.
Welcome, everybody, to the virtual comedy show. It's another super duper week, and we have a super duper special comedian headliner. It's Robert Haas, everybody. He's a comedian, he's a rabbi, and he's a Star Wars guy. So it's always exciting at those brisses, you know. Hold still, little Tommy. Robert, you still here? Okay, great. Oh, and our musical guest, the amazing duo of Janet and Charles Cox. We love them, don't we?
Yes, we
And
do.
Steve Goody is already live in Scotland, watching and waiting for you to arrive so we can make sure to tell me everything I've forgotten to do. And of course, Patty Vasquez, the only reason anyone still watches this mess. So, all right, let's go. But as Bobby Flay says, to get to them, you got to go through me first. Which actually is not what he says. It's something like that. But let's have some jokes. Whoops, hey, whoa. I'm going to try not to do that too much this show. I've reconfigured it so that it's not stuck to the camera anymore, but then I went too high. All right, here we go. Let's start. So, I guess there's aliens living or dead among us, right? Aliens? Retired Major David Grush, is that how you say his name? Told a House Oversight Subcommittee that there have been, since 1930, non-human craft and remains found and studied by the Pentagon. Yep. Non-human remains, which I guess that could be a chicken, though, couldn't it? So, Gorsuch said he interviewed over 40 people who have witnessed the non-humans and knew the Pentagon was reverse engineering non-human technology. Right. Like the coronavirus. Maybe. I don't know. Anyway, in response to Gorsuch's allegation, the Pentagon said, saying he's crazy. Okay, great. I'm going to try to take this off without screwing that up. Hey, and now the most important story of the week affecting every one of us profoundly. Dermatologists finally answer whether the beer tan trend on TikTok works or not. Who's following the beer tan trend? This is a thing. People are dumping beer on their skin when they tan because they think it protects their skin and gives them a better tan. Dermatologists say, and no one is surprised, no, it doesn't. Pouring beer on your skin makes you sticky and stupid. And if it's a Bud Light, Kid Rock will shoot you. So that's some woke tan right there. That tan right there is woke. All right. Hey, this is super. Trader Joe's has recalled its popular broccoli and cheddar soup because of insects in the florets. Yep. Over 10,889 critter-filled soup tubs are waiting to add a little protein to your diet. Luckily, if you have one of these tubs, Trader Joe's says you can bring it back in and they will sell you a little monkey that loves eating bugs. So, eat your bugs. All right. Not sure that made sense. Also, hey, it's more Trader Joe's. In Trader Joe's last week, recalled its almond windmill cookies because they were contaminated with rocks. And also this week, coming up now, just yesterday, another one of their products contaminated with rocks. So Consumer Watchdog is suggesting customers who bought the cookies to open the package, remove the rocks, and throw them at Trader Joe's. It's called the Bad Halloween Community Response. Bad Halloween. Okay. And more food news. It's Food News Week, isn't it, everybody? Food News Week. Subway is offering a lifetime of free subs if you legally change your name to Subway. This is true. You think no one would do this, but not true. They're compiling a list. You have to apply for this contest. and then they will choose of all the people that are willing to change their name and pick a winner. Of course, there are a few rules. One, you have to legally change your name. And second, your name can't now be Jared. All right, so there you go. Here we go. Mexico's president is on a spending spree. Did you see this? Last week, he offered $1.5 billion to fund border security. And this week, he's offering an American company $385 million for 6,000 acres of beachfront property south of Playa del Carmen. Now, the problem with this deal is the land is worth $1.9 billion. The president of Mexico said, now you know how I'm going to pay for that wall. $1.9 billion, you've got $1.5 billion, and he can pay. Okay, no more math for this group, I can tell you. Robert is still here. Did I offend you with the thing? Oh, here we go. Mitch McConnell, if you can remember what happened to him last week, Mitch McConnell addressed what he called his sandbag moment, referring to when President Biden tripped over a sandbag after a speech. The 80-year-old senator stopped talking during a press conference and looked confused before being escorted away. After a while, Mitch came back to say he was fine, and sometimes he gets overwhelmed when he recalls how much money he's gotten from selling us out to Russia and China. He's like, I see. Not much of a joke there, but also true.
Not funny.
Yeah. Done both of those things. Okay, here we go. 3 more, kids. 2 more. 2 more is all. It's going to be short. I like this outfit, though. I'm going to wear this at the showroom. You think Sting could wear this as Sting? No, I didn't think so. Anyway, next up, McDonald's will open a spin-off restaurant called Cosmics. Restaurant spin-off based on a very little remembered 1987 commercial about an alien that landed on Earth and stole McDonald's food. So Congress promises hearings next week because they're crazy about aliens right now. I just got to tell you, I think it's crap. I don't think that's true. All right, here we go. And I lied. I think there are 2 more. Hey, after a drunken, liquor-filled party in his office, GOP congressman from Wisconsin, Derek Insurrection Van Orden, verbally abused Senate high school age pages for taking pictures in the rotunda, yelling dirty words, screaming at them. The same rotunda, by the way, that he so now values, that he cheered the Confederate flag being brought into on January 6th as he applauded the beating and killing of Capitol officers. So he did that, and now he's angry at students for taking pictures. But these kids have no respect. Van Orden was extra mad because the kids had disturbed him while he was showing 50 constituents what to do to make sure we take over the government next time. I screwed up the end of that joke. So I'm only going to record this one. But you knew what I was saying. Okay, great. He's a bad person. And I'm sorry, I have 2 more still. Ha ha. So shut up. You're going to live through it. Here we go. Rudy Giuliani. You gotta love Rudy. Rudy Giuliani took his hand out of his pants long enough to sign a confession in court that he lied about election interference, and now he will go to court to face the 2 women he defamed, where he will put his hands back into his pants because he's a creep. All right. How'd that end well? Not really well. I think it looked good, though. I like the room. All right, here we go. Last one. Steve, take over. Luckily, I wasn't here to see how this worked out. 2 19-year teachers in Texas went to a fun drag show, and the next day they were fired from their teaching positions. They just didn't clap hard enough at my share, said the principal. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this has been Brad Tassell. This has been The Jokes. Now we're going to have a real show.